So for tonight's supper, I've got it in the crock pot. I took the kebabs. It was the barbecue, sugar-free barbecue kebabs, and just threw them into the crock pot. And with that, I cleaned up some fingerling potatoes and some of the smaller Yukon ones. I'm going to roast those all in the oven. And also, home canned green beans. I got both sides full. And that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. I didn't do these as kebabs because we're having issues with my grill. And it's really hot out today, and I wasn't going to stand out there and fight with a grill. So I just took the meat. I had thawed it in the refrigerator. I just took the meat, threw it all into the crock pot, turned it on low. Now it's nice and tender. It doesn't look barbecue-y, but it's that sugar-free barbecue sauce that I was trying to use up quite a while ago. So that's what I'm making for dinner tonight. Even though I didn't put these on the grill, it turned out wonderful. Can't go wrong with barbecue beef chunks. So for dinner tonight, I am still trying to eat up some of the items that need to get eaten up. This was a freezer meal that I had made back in June. It's the hamburger helper. It's been in the refrigerator for a day. It still feels a little frozen, so I'm going to take the wrapping off of it. With that as well, we're going to have some French toast with garlic powder on it. And I dished up some pears, some canned pears. So I'm going to put that back in the refrigerator. But this I've got to let sit out and thaw out just a little bit more before I throw it in the oven. Always turns out great. I didn't break out any vegetables to go along with it, but I did break out some canned pears to go along with it and some garlic bread. For tonight's supper, we're going to have beef stew. I used my home canned items, carrots, potatoes, and beef. I also had some cooked beef chunks that were in the freezer, so I'm throwing those in there, getting rid of that. I also had brought up some beef stock and put that in there as well. Here I am making a cornstarch slurry with some of the beef broth that I took out, and so it's cold, and then mixing in the cornstarch, and that is going to be my thickener for the beef stew. Here I've had it on high for about 20-30 minutes, and I'm just showing you that it thickened up real nice. Now I didn't show you it served at the dinner table because I totally forgot. We were so excited to have it. I was excited to have it. So anyhow, but I did show you in the bowl here that for future lunch what it looked like dished up. For supper tonight, we're going to put these pork chops on my husband's smoker / grill because my grill is pretty much, I think it's done. It retired itself. We have a lot of pork chops here. Usually with any extras, leftovers, they'll have them in a package of 2. Well, that's what this one is. And instead of leaving it in the freezer, I took it out with this. So with these pork chops tonight, I took out this chicken flavored Knorr package, and we're going to have some baked beans. And that's going to be supper tonight. Pork chops, chicken flavored rice, and baked beans. My husband added Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce to these pork chops when he put them on the smoker, and the whole meal was marvelous. So I'm down in my pantry, and I'm trying to figure out what to have for dinner. Not tonight. and probably not tomorrow if there's leftovers. But I want to use these Salisbury steaks that were from April. So we'll use that. And if you remember, I'd made 2 of these, and I had decided that the juice that I had made with it to make the gravy, I didn't care for. So that's going to be thrown in the garbage. And I'm going to cook up the Salisbury steaks. Tonight we're going to have tacos, or like taco salad. I don't have taco shells. I'm over here looking at my shelf and I don't have any taco shells, but I do have the Tostito chips, so it's going to be more like a salad. I'm going to bring up these refried beans that I had not used up, and I have some lime juice that I squeezed out before the limes went bad, so we'll get that used up. And all I have left in here now is mashed potatoes from July and a meatloaf from May, and that's all I have to eat up from my older freezer meals. And I am in the process of making newer freezer meals, but my goal was to use up these old ones first and not touch any of the newer ones. So it's working out great. And with that Salisbury steak, I'm going to grab a couple gravy packets. I decided to finish doing the cooking of the Salisbury steaks with that. And we'll get that in the container as well and bring that up. So for supper tonight, I'm going to cook up this last freezer meal of the taco meat. And that's what we're going to have for dinner. We're going to have probably more like a taco salad. I don't have actual taco shells, but I do have Tostito chips. So we'll probably just crunch them up and we'll make it more like a taco salad. And anything taco is always our favorite. So it's a win-win every time. For meal number 6, we had breakfast for supper. We haven't had breakfast for supper in a very long time. So it was a really great change to have the pancakes, bacon, and eggs for supper. And it was just as good as it looked. Tonight's supper, it's going to be these Salisbury steaks. And I took out my bacon drippings, and I need to get some oil because I'm going to brown these up. Then I'm going to put them in the crock pot, and they're going to finish cooking in there. And here I'm just adding the fats that I'm going to brown these Salisbury steaks into the pan. So I have them in the crock pot, as you can see. And then I'm also going to be making the gravy. The Salisbury steaks will finish cooking in the crock pot with the gravy. They're going to cook on low for the rest of the day, 4 to 6 hours. But as you see here, I am actually going to be using the drippings. I took any excess fat out of there, and I'm going to be using the drippings for extra flavor, and it was actually very good. to go along with the Salisbury steak tonight. I believe this is the last bag of the 2024 sweet corn that we had in our freezer corn, and this is the oldest mashed potatoes that I have in there, and that's from July. So that is what we are going to have with the Salisbury steak tonight. And these are still frozen, so I have to kind of thaw them out to get them into their container to finish cooking them.
And here I'm just getting the mashed potatoes. I did microwave them just a little bit to get them out of there, get them into the Pyrex container. I'm going to finish microwaving them in the Pyrex container until they're nice and thick. And then I'm going to serve it up for dinner. And you'll see that it looks wonderful on the plate. And it all tasted so good. It was an extremely nice comfort meal.
So for tonight's supper, we had some of these leftover buns that I didn't use for sandwiches. So what I've done is I've toasted up, I cut them in half, toasted them up. I even have some of these smaller ones. And I'm going to make little bread pizzas out of them tonight. And what I'm going to put on them is I have the pizza sauce right here. And I have pepperoni and 2 different kinds of cheeses. And that's what I'm going to put on those for our supper for tonight. Homemade little pizzas.
This is one way to use up leftover breads and rolls and things that are going to, possibly start to go freezer burn in your freezer. Just making them into little handheld pizzas.
That's going to wrap this video up. I want to thank you folks so much for joining me today. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell if you want to be prompted when new videos come out. And I want you folks to make it a really great day.